a good idea to basically start off with 3 cards of the same element, and then sort of start adding extra things in. But it's always a good idea to read with 3 cards, because the problem is that if you have only 2 of those things, just 2 cards, they just kind of bounce off each other. They're not really resolving in any which way direction. You can't tell if it's going to go active or passive, or introduce another element or anything else. So that's why we read with 3 cards. And basically the centre card is the card that you think of is like the significator, if you like. And the 2 cards either side of it modify the central card. Okay, that's why we call them modifiers. And so if you've got an example here, I've done some earlier, I've done some homework. Right, not everyone's familiar with the right top tarot deck, but these are the only large cards I've got basically. So these 3 here, we have the 2 of discs, the Knight of Swords, and the 3 of Cups. So it's basically air, earth, air, and water. So what would you say about this knight? And the Knight of Swords is an intellectual man, isn't he? A lawyer or someone like this. No fire, right. So, is he going to be dynamic and get things done?
No, it's going to be all talk and no.
Yeah.
He's going to talk the talk but not walk the walk.
Yeah, it's really good. I mean, you can't necessarily say that in a reading, but it's good to have these kind of strong metaphors and ideas in your head, because they just kind of reinforce the thing, especially if it's funny as well. You know, it just helps the whole sort of thing. So I wasn't quite going to do the fire first, but now we have. So these 2 cards here, the earth and the air card. Friends or enemies?
Enemies.
Active or passive?
One of it.
It's a bit of both, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah. So he's probably chugging around doing the same kind of thing, because the 2 of discs change anyway, isn't it? He's probably sort of busy doing, you know, not really moving on anywhere. Yeah. And he has the 3 of Cups. Can you see everyone? I'm sorry. The 3 of Cups. Air and water. It's neutral. They're friends.
Yeah.
They're friends. It's a friendly combination. So which is the strongest card out of those 3?
It's actually the earth.
Yeah.
I would say Pentacles.
Why?
Because it's the only one that's actually practical and doing anything.
It's not Pentacles.
I'd say the Cups, because it's friendly with both of the others.
You got it. It's as simple as that. Okay? It's as simple as that. I think I'm taking you out now. If that was the 8 of Cups, what would you think? We should be the strongest then.
Nothing's changed.
Nothing's changed. Still the 8 of Cups, because it's the element. Okay. So you can have a terrible, you know, supposed to be terrible card there. That would still be the strongest card, because it's friendly with both. Think of it as like, you know, 2 people who can't stand each other, and you're the one that's a friend to both of them. You know, it's sort of, yeah. You see? So that's the first thing you do, is you look at the element of balance and relationship between those 3 cards. And so, what is he going to do about his situation? Nothing, is it? He's living in hope. Something might come along. We don't know what, do we? Okay? But he's still just chugging along doing the same kind of thing. He's thinking and analysing too much, but not actually making things happen for himself. But probably on balance, he would go more to sort of Walter Mitty kind of thing, wishing something would happen, you see. Do people understand that? Do people get what I'm trying to talk about here?
Yeah.
And basically, we've kind of analysed those cards, not in terms of the meanings of the cards, but by the elements. And you can think about what's missing and all these kind of things as well at the same time. And then you can add on the meanings on top, you see. So if that was a terrible card, 8 of Cups, or, yeah, it's not a terrible card, is it? But 7 of Cups or something like this, you would know that he was depressed. So it's 8 of Cups, so he got depressed or something like that. But it's still not really that bad, is it? Because he's still functioning, you're still getting things done. So you probably won't change. In 10 years, you'll still be in the same place, doing the same job or something like that. I'm sure we know people like that.